What?
We are Wrestling with Weed, the podcast.
What's poppin'? It's the Boo Shadow, it's Batty Around, Hollywood, Haley J, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
Wrestling with Weed. Check them out.
I'm Sabu, and you're watching Wrestling with Weed podcast.
Big Olympic hero Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Ooh, welcome back to another episode of Wrestling with Weed. It's me, Luciano Bands, my boy Broski in the cut. We're on our way, soon to be in about
a couple hours.
7 hours. We're gonna be on our way driving to fucking Cleveland. I hope they got some good food out there. But yeah, we're driving to Cleveland, WrestleMania, what other GCW,
SummerSlam.
some.
We are gonna be in WrestleMania, Vegas.
Yeah,
41.
Vegas, yes sir. Hopefully
But
we're Rumble too.
We're not there. Oh yeah, Royal Rumble in Indy before that.
We're not there yet though, right?
We're still in 24 SummerSlam.
Yep.
We got a prediction episode coming up right now. We're gonna go through all the matches. Try to post it up before we put out some other material on our way there. We'll probably do a road show or something like that. We'll do definitely a little show right outside the stadium, maybe right before we go in.
Oh yeah.
I know we're gonna go see the store, the official SummerSlam.
I'm gonna vlog
store.
the whole shit, so we'll vlog the whole weekend like we did with WrestleMania.
We're gonna try to do some other stuff too. We're gonna try to hit up WrestleCon and get a couple of meet and greets.
Autographs,
Sting, maybe
some shout-outs,
RVD,
maybe.
Kevin Nash, and we'll also see who else is there. We're gonna go to GCW the Friday before. Hopefully see our boy Gringo Loco, Zilla
Shout out
52.
Gringo Loco, shout out Fatu, shout out everybody in GCW because the shows are always awesome. And we
Girl
don't see
Megan
it
Bain, hopefully she's back.
Ooh, maybe we see some hardcore shit over there. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows? I know.
The last GCW we didn't go to, right?
Probably gonna see a lot of doors. My
The
prediction.
doors was good, but I want to see some glass. But we could have seen Fatu last time, right? At WrestleMania time, they did a show WrestleMania where Fatu fought Jacob Fatu fought somebody
Right before WrestleMania.
Yeah, and he was backstage at WrestleMania. All right, so yep. If you see us at WrestleMania, at the GCW show, at the SummerSlam Superstore, fucking at SummerSlam, we have a white flag. I'm gonna put a picture up right now. First person to comment or any person to comment on this video post, I'll send them a free flag, Wrestling with Weed, to put up with your wrestling collection. You can have us up there, shout us out. You know what I mean?
We got to apologize too. Apparently, we upset the fan base.
Support base.
Fan base,
Yeah.
the people, our people. We're gonna try to get more content out more frequently.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
we can
sir.
Give, our people more satisfied on our takes, our jokes.
I fucked up. I should have fucking. We could have gave out at least the tag. You know what I'm saying? Their email shit or whatever tag they got from YouTube. But it's all good though. We're gonna get it. So let's start it off. Let's go.
All right. SummerSlam from Cleveland Browns Stadium. They don't really have an order for here, so I'm gonna try my best and go.
They can have SummerSlam at the Cleveland Browns Stadium, but not at Soldier Field in Chicago. Crazy.
All right, for I don't know, it's the women's undisputed or the women's world title. My apologies. We got Bayley versus Nia Jax. Newly babyface Bayley versus the always heel Nia Jax.
Oh yeah.
You see a lot of promo. We've seen a couple of promos where Bayley was actually hitting on some real life facts there.
Yup.
So
I fuck with Bayley. She's Mexican, or I don't know if she's Mexican. She's part Mexican. She came out with that mask when they were in Mexico City touring, But I did not.
BBL Bayley. That's what.
BBL Bayley. She always had a fat booty though, even when she should come out with those stupid
The Bayley buddies.
the Bayley buddies. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, my opinion, she is gonna lose, and then Tiffany is gonna cash in.
Woo! That's a good one.
On her best friend,
Wait, is Nia's Tiffany's best friend?
Yeah, they're best friends right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like if you watch it and you know wrestling, you know what this is leading up to.
I like
it might
that.
not happen now, but it's probably gonna happen sooner or later, and it'll be dope if it happened now.
If that doesn't happen, then I hope Bailey retains. I'm not a big fan of Nia Jax. Nothing personal, not even just because of her wrestling. They just don't connect with her as a wrestler, her personality. So
How about Bailey? I don't fucking connect with her.
Bailey, at least the connection with Bailey is that she's been a fan since she was a kid.
Yep.
His family was in it. She was kind of born into the family, but she was
Nia
never
seems
really
like she
into.
doesn't want to be there. She's
Yeah,
just there for the
like
check.
she did her modeling. She tried to be a model at first. Bailey, she's like you said, she got this the story arc from the Bailey buddies, from this goody two shoes. She did a real good heel run there with her faction.
Yeah, that was pretty dope too.
Um,
I liked her then. She looked really good.
and now she made another reverse, another turn back to Baby, and but it's a more subtle one. It's not as childish or as goofy.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
I like Bailey. I see.
She's had the belt since WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Damn,
we saw her win at WrestleMania.
that's crazy, right?
So she had a nice run. If it is gonna change, that's 6 months or
It's
not
Tiffany's
6 months,
time,
but
bro.
3
Tiffany got to
months.
get that belt, man. She don't really need it, but the belt will solidify her. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think she does need it. I think
tell me who do you think in WWE is a better all around wrestler than her? Beauty on the mic, can get down in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Who else? The only one.
Stephanie Vakir,
Who
the
the fuck is
the
that?
new
Oh
Mexican
yeah,
signing.
maybe. I like her because remember she fought. We seen her fight Monet.
She had a good match
She,
versus
she
Mercedes
had a job
Moné.
to Monet, and then she just relinquished all the other belts and said, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
signing with WWE."
it's a good point. She jobbed, but she got a fucking contract and a job out of it. Doesn't mean just because you
Yo,
didn't win doesn't mean you can't have a successful story.
yes sir. Now she's in WWE. She ain't in no storylines yet, but I don't know. They just brought her in and shot her to Mexico real quick.
You heard about that too. She upset a couple of people. She didn't fulfill her dates. She signed right away. She had offers on the table, and she just I mean that's her dream. She wanted to go there always. She had a
Forever.
vision, and she got there. So say what you will, she's a real good wrestler. All right, our next match.
Side note: I'm not connecting with the White Six, and I heard they took their mask off, so you know who they all are now, for real. You think they should have wrestled with their mask?
I didn't see that part.
No,
Nah.
I think it's right now.
No. Well, I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, you already knew who they were. The goat right there. Everyone knew it was Eric Rowan.
Yo.
We all know it was Nikki Cross, the girl. We know who Bo Dallas was, Uncle Howdy. And then you knew the other two was the Joe Gacy guy from NXT and the Les Dexter Loomis guy, that crazy looking bleach blonde guy.
Yep.
So it was either one or the other. So it was not. He's the crow right there with the blonde dreads.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. They should be wrestling with their
Should
masks
put a picture up so people can see.
Yep, hell yeah, I guarantee that. Does my boy have like fake dreads?
I mean, you think he grew his hair out all like that?
He's been gone for a minute already. Wasn't he like a stalker?
I like Nikki when she was doing that. What was her
Superman
faction called
gimmick?
with Eric Young?
Something society or what?
Something, but
Yeah.
they came out and they were she was a fucking lunatic. He would go hopping everywhere. They had to like hold her down. I like that.
That was dope. That's a ball they dropped to Eric Young. You know why though? Because the Wyatt family was around at that time. So they're like, we can't have two things similar to each other. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what they were called, but that was a great faction. Then when he got fired, I was like, what the hell? I go on with the match. What's going on?
Well, to finish this out too, you said about the masks. They couldn't continue and wrestle with the masks on. Maybe they could have.
They should have
The
made
Fiend did,
like
but
they should have made the real mask, and then when they took it off, it would be a smaller mask to cover their face. You know what I'm saying?
it's their mask. They take it off, and it's still the mask, like
Yeah,
this thing.
hell yeah. No, like you ever see Rey Mysterio come in with a mask and then he'll take it off, but have the other mask underneath.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, the next match on the list, we're gonna try
Chad
to go.
Gable's whack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
We're gonna keep it with the women. We got Liv Morgan doing her new thing with Dom and being a little vixen,
I fuck with that storyline.
and the returning Rhea Ripley, mommy. I can't see a legit. Oh well, here's right away. As a wrestling fan, you get this. It happens this quick. So I was gonna say you can't. I can't see a way
Dom's
that
turning.
Rhea loses to Liv unless she gets help from
But
fucking
I
Dom.
feel like Dom's not gonna help her to the point where like I think it's
Do
gonna
that
be
stupid. Oh, it was a mistake.
not even mistake, but like she's beating the shit out of Liv, and she's like, "Hey, stop beating on her," and then she's gonna be like, "What? You like her?" And then she's gonna push Dom, and then Liv's gonna roll her up, and then boom, she's gonna slide out of the ring, and then they're two gonna be arguing while Liv dips again with the belt. Because I feel like Liv should have the belt a lot longer than what she has it now.
Yeah, she's. I
You know what
think
I'm
they
saying?
got
Did she
something
win that at
going.
WrestleMania too?
No. She just got that like very recently.
Oh, because she got hurt, right? Because Ripley
when
got
Rhea
hurt.
got hurt.
Yeah, yeah. And then she was in a tournament. Yeah, I
Rhea
forgot
won
about
it at WrestleMania and had to give it up quick. So you could see a scenario where they're like, okay, she didn't get her real run with it, so we're gonna give it back to her.
Maybe give it back to her like Royal Rumble, so she could go back into WrestleMania with it, defend it, and then carry it for whenever the hell they want it. Because you know she's gonna carry it for a while.
But I do believe that. I mean, wait, did you predict Bailey and Nia Jax? Who's gonna win? Did you?
Yeah, Nia
Okay, I
Jax.
said Bailey. I'll say Bailey. In this match, who's gonna win?
I'm going with Liv with interference from Dom.
I think me too. I think giving it to Rhea this quickly. She just returned.
I know, let her earn it for a little bit. How long she been back? A month? Less than a fucking month. And she married Bloody Murphy.
Bloody Murphy.
Fucking Bloody Murphy, bro. He came up, baby. He came up. I like her, but right now, I'm gonna put a picture up on what she was wearing on Raw. Like, why is she wearing that shit for like that? It's just basically just not even a legging, just like a stocking, right? Like, what the fuck?
So it wasn't work. You weren't. It wasn't for you.
It was, but at the time and place, no. And the way, like she practically looked naked. And when you see naked people, and when they're
She was
angry
wearing
and
her
they
bra
low,
panties with lace covering
yeah,
pants.
like you could see all her body, all her tattoos, everything, you know. So you can see like her muscles when she gets all mad. It looks it looks weird.
You can see her muscles.
Well, I fuck with her though, but she losing, and then
Uh,
she gonna beat the hell out of fucking Dom and leave him bleeding.
I think yeah, she gotta have that baby face, full baby face. Because even though everyone loved her, she was still part of the fucking New
A heel
Day or
faction,
yeah.
yup.
So or New Day or what was it? The Judgment Day.
New Day, New Day. Okay,
Oh!
I'm gonna hate New Day. I never liked them, and then they had the audacity. I seen some top 10 factions ever, and New Day was like 8. I was like, why is New Day even on this list? The Dangerous Alliance is not on the list, but you got New Day, man. Triple Threat, and there's so many other factions in a New Day.
You know, I'm sure the list was made by WWE. You know, they're not going to
Probably.
put some other company's fucking factions.
Well, Triple Threat's ECW, that's theirs.
It is, but it isn't. You know, WCW's theirs, but they're not going to show them any love.
The Four Horsemen were on there.
All right, so moving on. Let's go with Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship versus Braun Breaker.
Ooh, that you already know what's going down with that one. They gave Sammy the belt at Mania, right?
He got his happy moment.
And then he beat Braun Breaker the last pay-per-view when they were in Paris, I think. And I didn't think he was gonna win that one. So it all depends on where they're trying to go. They could have Braun Breaker lose, stupid roll up or anything, you know what I'm saying? And then get super mad and just beat the hell out of Sami Zayn, like leave him bloody, you know? And then
Like 3 matches of yours end with they lose and they get pissed and they
well, leave them bloody and then dip off.
Bloody Murphy.
But I have a feeling that they're gonna put over already my boy Steiner. I don't even know why he doesn't even use the name, right? I don't want to
Braun
use the
Steiner.
Yeah, that's so dope, man. He goes, he goes, you can do some. I was watching this like behind the scenes thing. It was him, Aleister Black's girl, and like 2 other girls, Selena, and 2 other girls. I forgot who the 2 other girls. I think they're from NXT. One of them might have been Tiffany, but she's like, hey, they're like, he goes, I got 100% win rate against these ladies. And then Selena Vega was like, oh, you're doing some Steiner math? He goes, well, my name's Braun Breaker. Then they just were all like quiet, and I was like, "What the hell?" I go, "Man, show love to your
First
father."
off, what is my boy Carlito doing? Because he's not a member of the Judgment Day, but he's in every fucking segment with them.
I just feel like my girl would look so much better when she don't got like pounds of makeup on. Like, holy shit, her face looks like it's
Yeah.
not real.
You got to be specific when you say make a statement like that.
Look at like they think they airbrush that shit. Hell yeah, right?
All right, so moving on.
Sheamus.
We have for the United States Championship Logan Paul versus
Yeah.
LA Knight.
I'm going LA Knight on this one.
Yeah, I feel like LA Knight's fucking
He has to win. He has to win.
his fucking highest peak point has been over with already for like fucking half a year already. They should have pull the trigger on him a long
At
time ago.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta give it to him now, but no one wants it anymore.
Nope.
Oh, you see?
I mean, they still fuck with him though.
see the Logan Paul controversy from today.
What do you do?
On because there's a big old controversy with the Olympics today with the boxing.
Oh yeah, he was like something about that
This is
girl.
a shame.
Oh yeah,
that
I did see the tweet. Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
seen live. We witnessing what's it called, domestic violence, or
It's a shame that they're allowing this to go on.
Yeah,
You know, and that is true. No lie. I mean, if you choose to be whoever you want to be, we don't care. I don't care. But the fact that they put a grown man in the ring with a woman,
Well, here's
she took one
the
punch.
fact check. There's been a lot of fact checks ever since this is going on. It's complicated because everyone's saying she's a man because in 23 she wasn't eligible for female competition because she had too much testosterone. But they found out, they internet search and research, they found pictures of her when she was a kid, and she was born a female.
Well, everybody's saying she's a man.
Well, she looks, very
Is your
masculine.
source good? Or
Well, I seen a picture of her when she was a kid.
How do you know it was her though?
It looks just like her. It looks just like her. You could tell it's like her with her whole family, and she's a little girl. But who knows? Maybe she ever since then she took a whole bunch of testosterone or steroids.
I seen a picture of CM Punk drinking a beer, and CM Punk by AI. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it's like, man, but I guess
So
the way she hit her though, man, that didn't look like no girl hit. Like,
that's
her
true.
head just went back, and that
The
girl
other-
was like, "I'm done."
The other girl
She's like,
quit
"I'm done," and walked
45
away.
seconds into the fight because
Did my boy really roll up a joint with the paper that says "Do not roll this up"? If you're running out of paper,
it doesn't say "do not roll."
that's a sad. Let me take a picture of this shit, dog. It's the first time I ever seen that shit right here. Look at my boy. I'm gonna put that video up. Oh, it says "Do not roll." Look at it.
Where does it say? It says start.
Oh fuck! All right, so what's the next one?
Well, that was the controversy with Logan Paul. People were saying like, "Oh, you can't be that, bigotry. You can't."
Well,
be
that's
that.
not big. Just folks. That's the truth. If she's, you said that she's not a man, so I guess it's kind of bogus. But he doesn't know that. You know, he's not gonna do the research right away. He just sees what's happening, and everybody's saying it's transgender. So if
So maybe
it's a real woman,
I
then
believe
we apologize
believe
for
so.
everything. But if it's a dude, that's some bullshit.
I share the sentiment too, like with the translator. I don't think it's fair to have the same competition if you were born a male.
Cause like that's kind of crazy because if that's possible, which it shouldn't be, because that's boxing. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that somebody could be like, man, I can't make it in this sport, or I can't make it to the Olympics because I'm a man. You know what? I want to become a girl now, and like Joanna Man.
Dominate.
You ever watch Joanna Man? Oh my god.
So maybe because of the controversy, shit needs to die down a little bit.
First of all, he's never around, so give the belt to LA Knight. He needs it.
Yeah, I think we're both in agreement. LA Knight probably gonna finally get a fucking belt. So moving on,
Yes, sir.
we have for the World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest versus Gunther. And I think it's the time to pull the trigger. I don't think we need to wait any longer. I think Gunther.
The Damian Priest project is over. All right.
What do they call it? A transsexual Undertaker?
That's great. I mean, he had a nice run. He won it at Royal Rumble at WrestleMania, right?
Tell everybody why you think that they owed him a favor.
Why?
Remember you were talking because he fucking jobbed out to Bad Bunny?
Oh yeah. I told him that. Well, really, we kind of came up with it together. We were talking about it, but the fact that he jobbed. Listen to me. He jobbed not to Logan Paul. He jobbed to Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, papi.
Oh yeah, papi. And I forgot about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was such like unmemorable fucking thing that ever happened. You know?
No, I'll say this. Fucking Bad Bunny's entrance in Puerto Rico with that drone shot they had, that was pretty dope. The fucking crowd, they all knew his fucking song, and they were
Of
all
course,
singing
because
it.
they're all there because it's Bad Bunny.
But
I know people that were
was
buying
hype.
tickets to it just because it was Bad Bunny. Like I don't watch wrestling, but I'm gonna buy it because I like Bad Bunny. Because it's cheaper than at that time.
A Bad Bunny
It
concert.
was cheaper than but Bad Bunny fell off now. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting that money like he used to, but he was getting it though at one time.
You got that Kardashian money. You don't need that shit.
I mean, like all these very rare you get like a Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Where
Years.
years and years and years of just sold out shows and high prices. You know what I'm saying? Like
So yeah, we both in agreement. Oh, I don't know. I didn't get your prediction.
if
yet,
you
but
think
I
that I'm
feel
picking
Gunther.
Damian Priest, then you got a fucking problem. All right?
You think Gunther is ready
Gunther
for it?
smacking his ass, winning that belt, and he's
It's
gonna
not.
hold that
It's
shit
not
for
the
a while.
main world title. So
The only reason that I feel like maybe he's not gonna win is because they want to put that belt on Punk and not give him the WWE title. But if they give it to Gunther, they're gonna put that belt,
For
the
a while.
WWE belt. Yeah, they're gonna put that WWE belt on Punk. He's gonna take it from Cody Rhodes. That would be dope if next summer they have a feud that summer. You know what I mean? And they switch the belts. Punk don't really need it like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Punk needs
win
a
it?
fucking win
No,
because
but win it, yeah, okay. You know for a fact he's beating.
well, we didn't get. We're gonna get there.
All right.
But I feel like it's been a while. You know, Punk's last year in AEW, he was fucking suspended. Even before that, he was always hurt. He comes to WWE, first thing happens, he gets fucking hurt.
He
has
jobbed to fucking Samoa Joe, no? Or he won? Did he win or he lost?
in Wembley.
Yeah,
He won.
he won. Damn. At least he went out with a win. Then that was a good ass match. I watched it back the other day. Samoa Joe, CM Punk at Wembley. The fact that my boy, even though he was, we met him. We met CM Punk at a
Oh,
Cubs game. We
that's
just forgot
why I
about
was saying
that.
something happened while we've been gone. Fucking, we'll tell the story. Go ahead. Well,
Go tell the
fucking-
story.
all
Tell me
right.
how
We
you
have
seen it.
tickets. We had tickets to a Chicago Cubs.
I told my guy, hey, invite, because we have another mutual friend that got tickets, and he wanted to bring some other people, and I was like, man, my boy's a Cub fan, tell his ass. I remember when I told him, when I told Broski, I was like, hey, you never heard about this Cubs game? He goes, I ain't heard about no Cubs game. So then I didn't say nothing after that, so when I talked to my boy, I was just like, maybe bring in my boy with us, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a Cubs fan, and I'm going to a Cubs game. We're going to get smacked, bring him with us. He's a Cubs fan, fuck it. So he ended up coming with us, and boom, got him in there with the tickets, and then tell him what happened.
Cubs versus who are they playing?
I
don't even remember.
Padres.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is Diamondbacks. So if you want to look for the date, but it was a couple days ago.
Couple of days ago. It was like 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna find it right now.
It's been like 2. This is the second week coming up.
You gotta post the pics up too, though.
Hell yeah, you know that.
July 21st. We're walking into Wrigley Field, literally through the fucking turnstiles. And you think about it, how crazy the timing is.
Yep.
If we didn't get on the train the time we
Certain
did,
time,
if we walked in 10 minutes later.
And I was chilling outside. They made us go in. They're like, come on, let's go. And I'm still smoking a blunt.
Leo's buying lemonade from a 10-year-old.
The little kid was hustling lemonade. I was like, man, give me 2 cups, kid. Keep the change.
So we're walking through the fucking gates and the metal detectors. We're fucking scanning our tickets, and the usher that works at Wrigley Field. Oh, well, I'm wearing a CM Punk shirt, and you can see in the photo. We'll post it up. So it was obvious. The guy was like, hey, your boy's right there. And I'm with 3, 4 of my other boys already, so I'm thinking he's talking about the group I'm with. So I'm like, okay, what about it? And I turn around, and Leo's directly behind me. But behind fucking Leo,
right next to me.
fucking
Punk's right
6
there.
foot fucking 2 or whatever,
6'1", yeah, 6'1". He's a little
jacked,
yeah,
fucking
that's what he was.
sleeveless, tatted up.
He was big as fuck though. I'll give him that.
So I look behind Leo, I see fucking gray bearded CM Punk. And
Looking like the Grinch.
he sees me, he sees the shirt, is like, hey, that's a nice shirt.
Because I like that.
He's like, I like that shirt.
Yo.
And fucking my boy Leo fucking turns around and says, hey, we fuck with you. You know,
Hell
we'll
yeah,
go to
we
all
got
your
your
shows.
Hell yeah.
Can I get a pic? And what does he tell you?
He's like, hey, a please would be nice. And I was like, I don't say please, but I appreciate it, sir. And he's like, all right, kid, get your picture.
So
You know that same smile picture he does in every fucking photo. Because this guy took a picture with him like after the show, hunting him down and shit, trying to blow him and shit.
So fucking he checks Leo, right? And I kind of sense that. I see that like, oh, okay, he probably doesn't really want to get bothered with. He's had a cup game, he's on his own personal
And you
time.
can understand that, but at the same time, you're a celebrity, so you owe it to the people that buy your shit and go watch your shit and pay for your shit to show some love to us. You know what I'm saying? Because the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
So
How many
I didn't
fucking
want-
CM Punk shirts we got?
I got a lot. So after all that, I wasn't gonna start asking them, and then people behind me started asking, and then of course, so I just chalk it up to, well,
At least we met him.
we had an interaction.
Yep.
We met him. He said something about my shirt. Took a picture with Leo. Fuck it. We met this fucking CM Punk. Was like right behind us.
The only reason I got a picture is because I was on it. You know what I mean? I was like right next to him. It wasn't like I was just real rugged with it. I was like, let's just take. I was gonna take a picture regardless. If you told me no or not, hey, I'm taking a picture, bro. You know, but he was cool. You know, at the end of the day, he was cool. He didn't have to do that.
So the whole game goes by, and we're talking shit. We're like, damn, Leo met him. Leo got a picture and shit. And the game's over with 3-4 hours later, right?
All I see is this guy running through the halls.
Shut the fuck up. So all the boys fucking have girl bladders and have to go pee in the bathroom. So they all go to the bathroom, and I'm the only one that kicks back in the fucking wait in the outside area.
If you've been to Wrigley Field, you know where it's at. You know
And
where we're at.
I'm watching people watching, of course. I'm looking at girls and shit like that, and all of a sudden, looking down from the ground floor, coming on up is that big tatted, sleeveless fucking
CM
Punk. And he goes to the left and he walks off. And at first, I wasn't gonna fucking go up to him, but then I figured this is probably the only chance I'm gonna fucking see the fucking. First off, the odds of even seeing him the first time, but then me seeing him a second time afterwards. I had to take it, so I fucking went and ran around and fucking asked him for a picture, and I got my picture right before the day was over with.
Ooh, boy, got to meet Punk. What's the odds? We went. I was thinking about, no lie, an hour before I even decided, hey, I'm gonna go. I was gonna be like, nah, man, I can't make it and tell my boy. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm cutting out work early. Work there on a Sunday. I'm like, man, I'm gone. And we go over there, and hey, it was meant to happen. And then we got super smacked afterwards.
Wrigleyville experience.
Yep, super smacked. So if anybody has never been to Wrigleyville, I'm not saying go to a Cubs game, but go to Wrigleyville. It's pretty dope. Cubs games are right too if they would have lost, but.
So speaking of CM Punk, second to last match, CM Punk, the big grudge match versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins, the special guest referee. How does this play out?
Well, I'm pretty sure that Punk's gonna win with Seth Rollins' help. A help that he does not want. But Seth Rollins that's the way.
I would say that nobody likes each other in that match.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be like that's gonna start their feud. And have their feud together for this next couple of months to Royal Rumble.
I was thinking that, but then what? So this one match after all this fucking months of grudges, and then it's just over with. Like Drew McIntyre's like, okay, I'm on to the next one.
Well, because that's real storytelling. You know what I mean? You don't do more than one match; you just get it done with that one. But it all depends what they're gonna do here. Are they gonna have next pay-per-view a triple threat match? Most likely, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a problem, But
I see that triple threat For sure. Keeping him busy, keeping
It,
Damian in
it,
the
it
story.
reminds me of, I don't know if that was WrestleMania or SummerSlam when HBK hit Taker in the head and Bret Hart pinned him.
He was trying to hit Brett, right?
Yeah, he was trying to hit Bret and then he hit Taker in the head and then this nigga pinned him. And I don't know what was that a WrestleMania?
No, it wasn't it wasn't a WrestleMania, but I don't know if it was a SummerSlam.
Maybe they're going for that. So I say Punk's winning.
Yeah, I think Punk needs a win. Like we were just mentioning before, with all that CM Punk downtime and there not been enough return on investment in my opinion. So I think we both agree CM Punk. Then the final one, the main event, World Championship match.
Let me tell you this right now. Gunther, they don't put makeup on Gunther's face though. But they put makeup on Damian Priest's face.
I think Damian puts makeup on.
Look at his face right there. No tiene corazón. I feel like he's like a bootleg.
So here's
Razor
the Damian
Ramon, you know
here's
what
the
I'm saying?
Damian Priest story because I used to watch the Pat McAfee show before it was on ESPN.
Yeah.
And they always fucked with WWE. Pat McAfee was doing NXT before he was onto the main roster. So Pat McAfee had Damian Priest on his show, and this is years ago. Maybe I'm gonna say 5 or more, maybe.
Before
And
he was in WWE?
when Damian Priest was still in NXT.
Oh, okay. Dang, he's been in the fucking WWE that long?
Yeah, did you ever see the picture of Damian Priest as a security guard
No.
in that segment with Stephanie?
But I mean,
I'll fucking send it to you so you can pull it up.
They were just using him as like a job.
So he's on the show, and Damian Priest, before he fucking got all, how he looks now, he used to be bigger, and his teeth were a little bit more messed up. He had like this one tooth that was like pushed back a little bit, and fucking Pat McAfee, while he was interviewing him, he's like, "Hey, what you got there, buddy? You got a gold tooth right there?" And he's like, "Oh, nah."
What the fuck?
And he was just talking about that one tooth that was pushed back a little bit.
Damn, that's
And
bold.
it was funny because I remember like Priest probably felt embarrassed as fuck.
Hell yeah. My boy Yeet, he ain't getting no title shot no more, huh?
I feel like that's another one that's they should have pulled the trigger on and fucking gave him the fucking.
Well, you know what we'll see? If they pull the trigger on him when we're at SummerSlam and he comes out and let's see how the crowd reacts. You know what I mean? Hey, does that mean that we're gonna sneak down again? Because there's gonna be a lot of room, bro.
I feel like if we do anything, if we did anything at WrestleMania, anything's up for grabs. So I sent you the picture of Damian Priest.
Oh damn! I seen a bogus picture of him before that. Shit.
Indies.
Yeah, when he's all fat and got this. I don't even. That's probably not even him. You know what I mean?
No,
They're probably lying. Yeah, that's him. You take that what's that? You ever hear about that injection that people get to lose weight?
Ozempic or something.
Ozempic. There you go. You got that Ozempic diet.
All right, so the main event, World Championship match: Cody Rhodes versus Jacob. versus
Jacob.
Who's it?
Solo
Sikoa. I think that's like how that's what before. That was
what's going on? Motherfucker said WCW.
No, that was before they started giving everyone their real names. They started bringing in Tamatanga and Tangaloa and Jacob Fatu, and I feel like Solo Sikoa was a WWE. Like they made this
name. Should call him Lil Rakesh
or whatever his real name is. I'm sure it's a Fatu.
Yeah, some shit.
Solo Fatu or something like that.
Yeah, just give him his regular name, bro. Make it the Fatu family, you know.
But
Solo's getting his ass whooped. And he's losing because
so?
he ain't winning.
Come on,
bro. You're gonna
There's a lot of people.
Let me tell you something. You're putting Solo on the same level as Cody Rhodes, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that with the bloodline around and the fucking people kind of not like the needle's not being pushed as much with Cody, like the story, like the happy ending story. It's not really hitting no more. I don't feel like. I feel like there's more money in the chase than the defending the title.
Hey, I bet you're still selling out all t-shirts, all merch. They're getting was the last pay-per-view? Was the last fucking Raw got like 2 million views? You know what I'm saying? So they're getting it,
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna lead to an opportunity. I mean, Roman's supposed to be coming back, so
They're not taking the belt off of Cody until after WrestleMania. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because he's still got to go to WrestleMania and defend that belt one time.
Cody's gonna fight The Rock at WrestleMania 41, and
You think so?
that match does not need the belt.
How do you know he's gonna fight him ever? Oh, because he goes,
Because you
I'm
gotta
not,
finish
I'm
that
not
story.
done with you.
Or yeah, exactly.
When I come back,
Mama
wherever you are,
Rhodes!
yo, he goes, wherever you come or wherever you're at, I'm going. Yeah, I
Maybe
guess.
not that because they're supposed to have a Roman Rock match eventually too. So who knows? But
Roman Rock, Royal Rumble, baby.
so you say Cody?
Hell yeah, guaranteed. Cody, who do you think anybody's gonna show up? Brock? What if Brock Lesnar comes to help Cody? Remember, Cody shook his hand and he rode off. He goes, "All right, man, you beat me." And
Brock.
what if the Bloodline's beating the shit out of everybody, and The Rock comes out and he starts beating the shit out of Cody and goes, "Where's Mama Rhodes?" And then you hear, my boy's music.
Fuck that!
And then you hear my boy's music come out, and the crowd will go fucking nuts. Like that'll be the greatest ending, and we're there live.
That's gonna be
SummerSlam.
not to be on like anybody's dick or nothing, but when Roman comes back, that's gonna be the biggest baby face pop the crowds are gonna give him.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, people they were chanting him right away when he dipped after Mania, and
Well, they chanted "Thank you, Roman," and chant for him.
but that's what I'm saying is like they're ready to fucking show this guy some love, you know. So I feel like when he comes back, it's gonna be probably against Solo, and it's gonna be one bloodline versus another. So
I hope, and they could do some Survivor Series shit with that. So you think that Roman's coming back and The Rock?
it's gonna be Roman's team versus The Rock's team.
But like I told you, I feel like Roman's gonna come back first, I think, and then Solo's gonna be kissing his ass. You know what I mean? And be like, "Oh, I was just keeping everything warm for you, boss." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel, Because I'm telling you, Jacob Fatu turns his back. Cause didn't you see the other day on SmackDown? He was yelling, "My tribal chief! I love my tribal chief! I love him!" He kept saying that shit over and over again.
Fans.
Ooh, we
Friday,
there. Free to fans
2 p.m.
kickoff.
in front of the Rocket Mortgage Field.
Too bad we're gonna be in the stadium.
No, Friday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We're at GCW.
Yeah. Well,
So
it's 2 to 5. I think GCW is like around 7.
So who you got? Who's winning?
I'm gonna spice it up, and I'm gonna say Cody is gonna lose. For the reasons that I said, I feel like it's while I don't think Cody anymore needs the belt anymore to sell the shirts that you mentioned, take the viewers. I think WWE as a brand itself is very hot, and I think the viewership is a accountability of everybody, not just Cody. I don't feel like everyone's watching Raw to watch Cody Rhodes, you know.
I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't even watch Raw.
Get off his dick.
Well, what else is on Raw? You watch? Tell me what else on Raw you watch? What else on Raw?
Raw is a little bit lackluster compared to SmackDown.
All right, so what on SmackDown do you like?
Like my girl Jade.
Jade, I haven't seen Jade wrestle on SmackDown in like 3 weeks. All right, so next one. Let's go, man. Who else?
Not Cody, let me tell you that.
So who else? Tell me.
I've been watching it.
The only reason that you watch
I've been watching TNA lately more than fucking WWE.
But listen to this. Look at Braun Baker. Looks like a fucking brown as hell. Like he just crossed the border. Look at him.
Got that Hollywood Hogan tan.
Right.
That's another fucking event. Like he's gonna fucking do stand up, I guess. Or
For real?
yeah.
Damn, he's gonna show up and beat his ass. That would be dope as hell. But yeah, so I guess you're picking Solo Sikoa
but it's not a main thing. It's not like Solo's gonna get this great run with the title. I feel like it's just they're just gonna screw Cody out of the belt, and Roman's gonna return, and yeah.
Well, I beg to differ, I guess, because my boy Cody's gonna win guaranteed. I just want to see who comes out. So who are you saying comes out?
I think Roman's coming
Roman's
out.
coming out. Did they made a big effort to like put it on every fucking social media thing they have to say Roman Reigns is the first SummerSlam that Roman Reigns hasn't been a part of since like 2021. So 3 years.
All right, so we got done with the predictions right there, and since you kind of like mentioned out like the first SummerSlam and forever, uh, what's your favorite SummerSlam memory, match, moment?
Favorite SummerSlam memory?
Or maybe just the whole card in general, the best SummerSlam. Just keeping up with the theme of SummerSlam.
No lie, the best SummerSlam card wise, and I said it earlier when we were talking about it earlier was that what is that the '98 one?
With the Highway to Hell.
Yeah, it was that '98. The whole setup to that. Remember how they had the fucking gate in the back and you would walk through the gate, and I think they were at Madison Square Garden, and it was Undertaker versus Stone Cold, and the graphics to the picture were dope as hell because I think like Stone Cold had the Statue of Liberty in his hand and he was swinging it at the Undertaker. But yeah, that whole match, they had the ladder match for the Intercontinental title. They had the tag team match. They had another match, but I can't recall. But I feel like that might have been the best one. But they had some pretty good ones when ECW was around too.
So uh, it was the Undertaker versus Austin, the main event. Triple H versus The Rock in the ladder
Ladder
match.
match for the Intercontinental belt.
That was a Triple H one. The New Age Outlaws. The New Age Outlaws defeated Mankind by himself. Okay, this is the New Age Outlaws. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn defeated Mankind.
Damn.
Ken Shamrock defeated Owen Hart in the Lions Den match.
Ooh, damn! I forgot about that one. Dog.
We got Edge and Sable defeated Mark Merrow and Jacqueline.
What kind of match was that thrown together?
Well, that was when Sable was leaving Mark, and Mark was with Jackie at the time. Remember?
Ooh, and then Jackie had that like that. She had like a bikini that was like just a line. It was a line over her nipples, and then right by her crotch, and she had like these stiff, hard titties. Remember those? They look.
Who could forget?
Those motherfuckers look like they were just rocks. I used to be like, damn, those look rough as hell. And I'm a little kid. I'm like, man, those motherfuckers.
Those don't look supple.
They're gonna hurt me and shit, man.
You're gonna bite into it and chip a tooth.
What's the next match on the card?
There was, and then it goes to like Taka Michinoku and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that was a pretty good SummerSlam
Just the
card.
Undertaker and Stone Cold match was worth the money.
So I'm trying to find the one that I was gonna say the best SummerSlam card,
What
or
was it?
overall. That's what I'm making sure I got the right one. Yeah, it was the one where
Oh, 03.
02.
Oh,
It was 02. It was Brock Lesnar versus The Rock for the undisputed title. It was Brock Lesnar's crowning moment. But that match also had Shawn Michaels in his returning match in the street fight versus Triple H. When he was wrestling in that tank top and jeans. That was like his first match back in
He
WWE.
dropped the elbow on Triple H, and Triple H had a fucking garbage can on top of him, and he was on a table. Boom!
Undertaker fought Test. RVD fought Chris Benoit for the IC title.
That's what I was gonna say. Like that whole invasion time, and after the invasion time, when they had everybody, those were the good Royal Rumbles. Those were the good SummerSlams. You know, you
Kurt
see.
Angle had a good match with Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was definitely during that time.
Cause that had to be like I would say like '03 was the year where that Royal Rumble they had Blue Meanie in there. They had a bunch of motherfuckers in
All right.
there. So I guess that's it for right now. I'm gonna try to post this up now so that when we're driving to Cleveland, you guys will be able to hear us and get our insight on who we think's gonna win, take the title, which this guy says Solo. And I'm going with my boy Cody Rhodes, Crybaby Cody.
Cody Crybabies.
Cody Crybabies. Ooh, that was a good shirt, right? Cody Crybabies. But appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate you guys listening to us. Appreciate you guys sharing our shit. You know what I mean? Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Me and Broski, we gone, baby. See you at SummerSlam. Hey, remember
At WrestleCon at
at
SummerSlam.
WrestleCon, if you see us walking around with the flag, holla at us and we'll ask you some questions and you'll be on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? All right, we gone.
Yo, this is the one and only Base Scott, Ringo Loco, worldwide. And I want to shout out to Wrestling with Weed podcast. Y'all better listen, because I'm already listening, baby. Are you ready?